Hey everyone, it's Friday and a cloudy day if you can believe it. I'm Chris Brown. This is your week in review from ClarkCountyToday.com. Well, Monday was the first day for new county manager Sean Hennessy. We caught up with him as he greeted Clark County employees and elected officials. Hennessy, who was most recently city administrator in Pleasant Hill, Missouri, says he's eager to get to work here despite the challenges facing Clark County. Read what he thinks those challenges are at ClarkCountyToday.com. On Tuesday, we took you out to the Port of Vancouver, where Governor Jay Inslee, Congresswoman Jamie Herrera Butler, and a host of other elected officials celebrated the completion of the West Vancouver Freight Access Project. The decade-long rail expansion cost $251 million, but actually came in ahead of time and under budget. It's expected to greatly increase freight capacity at the Port of Vancouver and bring an estimated 1,000 new jobs to the region. The Port of Kaminista-Washougal announced this week the purchase of 11 acres of waterfront property along the Columbia River, formerly known as the Hamilton Lumber Company site, next to the port's existing recreational boating marina. The deal saw Killian Pacific sell 11 acres to the port for just under $6 million and buy around 8.5 acres from the port for just over $2.5 million. The property is designated highway commercial and now totals approximately 31.5 acres of port holdings. Next Tuesday is the August primary in Washington State. Clark County Auditor Greg Kimsey says turnout looks to be around 38%, high for a primary election. A total of 29 candidates are vying for Maria Cantwell's Senate seat, just 4 shy of tying the record for an election in Washington State. You have until 5 p.m. Tuesday to get your ballot postmarked, or 8 p.m. to drop it in one of the many ballot boxes in the county. This is the first year that ballots are arriving with prepaid postage, so no stamp is required to send it in. Be sure to watch ClarkCountyToday.com next week for results of the top 2 primary election. Reporter Paul Valencia introduced us to Janice Bradley, who didn't start competing in track and field until she was 65 years old. Now 80, Bradley says she plans on doing it for at least 20 more years. This past weekend, she won 2 national titles in her 80 to 84 age group at the U.S. Track and Field Masters Outdoor Championships in Spokane. Bradley learned to throw the discus at 65 and has since figured out all the other throwing events. She's lost count of how many gold medals she's won in state and national competitions. Oh, and she also runs sprints. Read her inspiring story at ClarkCountyToday.com. In business news, Michael McCormick Jr. offered a profile this week on Vancouver's Hewlett-Packard. From cutting-edge printer development to landscaping at the Furstenberg Center, HP proves again and again its dedication to remaining a driving force in technology and philanthropy. Be it a laptop computer or home office printer, Hewlett-Packard has become a household name across the United States and the world. What many area residents don't realize is that some of the products they interact with on a daily basis are developed in their own backyard. HP's Vancouver campus has been home to many of the company's biggest innovations and plans to continue to be on the cutting edge of things like 3D printing, app development, graphics, solutions, and more. Be sure to check out Michael's full piece at ClarkCountyToday.com. Oh, and one more thing. Today is the grand opening for the Clark County Fair, now in its 150th year, believe it or not. Things kicked off with the annual Pancake Breakfast Friday morning presented by Fred Meyer. You'll also find the usual farm animals, diving dogs, adrenaline-pumping rides, artery-clogging food, and some big musical names throughout the fair's 10-day run. Be sure to watch our site for more coverage from the fair as they celebrate 150 years. That's your weekend review from ClarkCountyToday.com. If you've got a story to share, well, we want to hear from you. Send us an email, news@ClarkCountyToday.com, or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to be part of the discussion. And if you think you have what it takes to work with us, we're hiring a new full-time reporter. Check out the details and apply on our Facebook page. For all of us at ClarkCountyToday.com, I'm Chris Brown. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.